Fucking guy tries to sell my $1,500 bike for $250. Really? Motherfucker. Hour ago. Chuck at 432-271-2650. I hope your life becomes hell. So here we got my Livio shifting, my disc brakes, even everything, even my custom pedals that I just put in, my two water bottle cages. It's definitely my fucking bike. This doesn't come with the bike, that's my fucking thing. Definitely my fucking bike. This jackass stole my fucking bike. He's trying to sell it for $250 goddamn dollars. Yeah, right, fuck you. Catch your ass. So I'm about to meet the guy that stole my fucking bike. I guess we'll see what happens. The police have been really slow and unreliable, so I don't know how I can get fucking contact with them when they don't answer the fucking phone. Anyways, supposed to wait here at Lowe's. It could take up to a fucking hour, and this guy's gonna leave any second. I'm gonna lose him, so just doing my own thing here. These fucking policemen just ignored my fucking call, ignored my fucking request, and just totally pushed me off to the side. Fuck, man. Look what's here. So I got my bike back, and I got punched a few times. I wanted to punch the guy back, but at the same time I didn't. I don't know why, it's just my non-passive personality, I guess. Got it back, no thanks to the police. I filed the report with them afterwards. Hopefully they catch the guys that did it, but this guy doesn't seem like he stole my bike, but he was really defensive enough to punch me multiple times. Took some skin off. His dog bit me in the leg. But anyways, I've got my bike back. That was not the smartest thing to do, but I wanted my fucking bike back, and I hate fucking bike thieves. So I fucking took my own, I took matters into my own hand, because the police are fucking slow to respond, slow ass. So got my bike back, pain in the fucking ass, wasted my money, gas, time, effort, and got fucking punched for it, but got my fucking bike back. Got the hat on, low key. I went in disguise in case they recognize me as the true owner of the bike. And long story short, my bike was stolen yesterday. They cut both the locks off, and I found it online. So I met up with the guy. The police didn't do jack shit yesterday. My store didn't do jack shit. They couldn't even catch the people on film in the highest traffic area of the store, which is bullshit. That's a whole nother topic. I won't talk about that shit. But today, the police didn't do jack shit. I called them 4, 5, 6 times. Didn't do jack shit. Never showed up. Well, they did show up, but only after it didn't matter anymore. So I met the guy, took care of it myself. Got punched a few times. He threatened to stab me. But it's not as bad as it seems. I know that sounds bad, but it wasn't as, it wasn't as bad as it seems. So I got my bike back. It wasn't completely without struggle though. And yeah, bike thieves are fucking, I hope they all fucking die. They can rot in prison for all I care. Yeah, I got my bike back. That's a summary of yesterday and today. It caused me a lot of trouble and stress, but got my fucking bike back, no thanks to the police. We pay the police to, we pay our taxes for our safety. If someone steals $100 from a business or a store, the police are going to fingerprint that shit. But if they steal a $1,500 bike that's been upgraded, they didn't care about the fingerprints at all. So where's the logic in that? And they didn't even fucking show up. Such long wait times on the phone to get a hold of them, and then they said, oh, we can't do that. We can't do this, we can't do that. The fucking didn't even show up. So I could have been stabbed, obviously, and, they wouldn't have even showed up. But long story short, that's my 2-day summary, and not your everyday event, I guess. Not really every day, but I just thought I'd share that. I was very angry that my bike was stolen the other day. It was very surreal because when you walk outside and your bike is stolen, you're not like, oh, my bike is stolen. It's more like, no, I'm stupid. Let me check just to make sure that my bike is there and I'm just stupid, because that's my first thought. There's a third bike that's been stolen, and it's my first thought is, no, I'm just stupid. Maybe I put my bike somewhere else. And then you're like, you keep telling yourself, this isn't real, this isn't happening, but it is, and you're not stupid. It literally is gone. With that, I'll segue into a little topic I want to talk about. That's anger, and of course I was angry. I believe there's 3 different types of anger from my experience. There's 3 different types of anger that exist. For just forgetting about just like rage, if you want to call it. People with psychological mental illnesses that are prone to rage for no reason at all. There would be 2 different types of anger. The first type of anger would be physical anger, reactive anger, and the second would be emotional anger. So physical anger would be someone's trying to hurt you, someone's trying to kill you. Your anger or your adrenaline kicks in or whatever, or you get hit and you want to hit him back. That's reactive and physical anger that arouses with or without your emotions at play. The other would be emotional anger, and emotional anger would be someone calling you names or doing something non-physical to hurt you, where it goes against your beliefs, or they damage your property, steal it, or something of this sort. So some type of emotion or belief is being challenged, if that makes sense. And when I walked outside, I saw my bike gone. It wasn't physical reactive anger. It wasn't, which is why I like to call true anger. It was more emotional anger that they would do this, and why me? Why did they do this to me? But you have to realize they don't know you. They don't know the situation you're in, or that you're even more poor than them, that you can't even get to work at that point because they stole your transportation. You can't even afford any transportation to get to work, to afford the transportation to get to work in the first place. So with that in mind, there's two types of anger, and it's just realizing that when I walked outside, that wasn't true anger. That was just what I like to call false anger or emotional anger. When someone does something that you think is wrong, just realize that they didn't mean to harm me. They didn't mean to harm me. They just wanted to fucking take what they could because they could, if that makes sense. With that in mind, I'll leave it at that. And yeah, this will probably be my last video for a while. The last video was supposed to be the last, but after all this bullshit, this will be my last video for a while, probably. Yeah, that's what I think. That's a summary of my past 2 days. It's a little bit stressful and hectic, but that's what I think. And just let go, because it's not true anger. For me, it's not true anger. They didn't mean to, hurt me. They didn't mean anything ill when they stole it. People just want to fucking take what they want to take, regardless, and they don't give a shit. That's the way the world is, and the fucking police don't do a goddamn thing about it.